So you, in case you... Welcome to the show! I am the Star Wars Daddy. I'm bringing you episode 93 of our weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos. And what are these videos? They're recaps of all of the vintage canon Star Wars action figures, playsets, vehicles, creatures, accessories, everything you need to fill holes in your collection. I just sold on eBay on Sunday in 7-day auctions. Start on Sunday, end on Sunday, start on Sunday, end on Sunday. It never ends. And I give shout outs to every single person that purchases from me. We crowned a Daddy of the Week with the most prestigious award in all of collecting. It's the person that spent the most money with me. We have a random figure that someone is going to win something from. My wife or my son when he's in town, they just randomly pick a figure, and whoever bought that figure is going to receive some extra items in their package. We also do a feature on a specific action figure every single week as we cycle through all of the action figures so you can learn as a collector at home about the COOs on the back of the legs, the accessories that came with that figure, movie clips so you know where the figure even showed up in the movies, and then we go to Wikipedia and we find out any information that's crucial for you to know at home as an informed collector. We also have price points as we're giving those shout outs. We're saying what the prices were. So in case you're at home wondering what these things even sell for because you want to start collecting, you'll be able to know exactly what they sell for. And what do we do today's episode 93? We sold $5,500. 79 items are headed out the door, which is an average of $69.40 per listing, which is unbelievable. Now, I will tell you that if you're not a member of this channel, if you're just a subscriber and you're just following me on eBay, you're probably not realizing that there was a ton of items that were available for members only that were purchased outside of eBay. One of the perks, one of the many perks from memberships is that members have access to, when I come out with those collection unboxing videos, they can see something they want and reach out to me immediately and say, hey, Star Wars Daddy, please don't put that on eBay. I would like to purchase it outside of eBay. It saves them at home sales tax, and it helps me save fees. So it's a win-win for both parties, and it is an additional perk that comes with memberships, which I'll talk about here soon. But just to let you know, there was $3,000 spent this week outside of eBay because I had a gigantic collection. An unboxing right here, it's happening. You're seeing it right there. Had all kinds of last 17 figures, incredible vehicles like a Sandcrawler, and we will go over all of these items that you missed out on if you're not a member in this video when I give shout outs to all my members who purchased outside of eBay. And I'll tell you this as well, the Daddy of the Week right here, it's a two-time winner at SpaceBeast's. He'll never tell you his real name, but he goes by SpaceBeast's, and he is a big Daddy member. He's a Trifecta Collecta, and he purchased all of his items outside of eBay for $1,700 and something. It's right there. And so that is another perk, again, that he was able to become a Daddy of the Week because he purchased items outside of eBay. It saves him on the sales tax. It saves me on the fees. It's unbelievable. And we'll go over all that here shortly. Today's featured figure is going to be the Ewok. It's Warok. There he is. He's the last 17 Power of the Force figure. And it's going to be probably hard to find some clips. So I'm going to do the best I can to find anything I can on Warok. But we will go over the COOs, which is, I think there's only one, and we'll go over his accessories, which are a little bit different than Lumats, so we want to make sure that we are distinct about those things. And then when we get to the person that purchased this item, which I think is a member at home outside of eBay, we will go over all of the different things about Warok. And if you're seeing this shirt, you're like, oh my gosh, that's the sexiest shirt I've ever seen. Well, it's because I went to the Empire Strips Back right here and did a whole entire review on this time that I went to the Empire Strips Back. We went 2 times. I went a year and a half ago, and now just a couple weeks ago. It was the exact opposite. I went on the opening night, the first show, and I sat VIP front row, and I'll tell you what, the experience is completely different when you can see everything that's happening on stage. And it is a Star Wars burlesque comedy. And when I say burlesque, it is burlesque. Man, it was quite the show. And my wife went with me. We had fun. We gave a little tour of Portland and some food carts because we got some dinner beforehand. So please make sure to check out this video to see where I got this shirt. And I spoke about memberships. There'll be a commercial that plays here in this video. It'll go over all the perks that come with memberships. I can tell you this is not like any other membership program. We don't just get early access to videos. You don't just get members-only content. You do get those things. But we're giving away free things. You're going to see today on this video the intro perk package that goes to 2 members that just became members. You're going to see all the little things that they're getting as a bonus right up front. And then it also comes with all kinds of other things that come later on throughout their membership. So please make sure to watch that commercial. If you're wondering about all my links, how do I find memberships? Where's the link for it? There's a link that is down below in the description of this video. It's one hyperlink now. One hyperlink, and it takes you to a web page that has all of my links. We've got Twitch, because I'm gaming now. I'm gaming every single night, so make sure to check that out. There's the logo for it. It's a beautiful logo, so you want to make sure you see that. It has Instagram, TikTok, my email address, the membership link, eBay, everything that you need to find me and to participate in all of my videos is the hyperlink that's down below in the description under links. If you could, if you love the Star Wars Daddy, if you love Star Wars content, you could please hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification to be notified of all the upcoming content I will tell you about in the outro of this video at the very end. So make sure to stick around to find out what's upcoming. And I will show you a short that shows you all of the 91 items that are currently available on eBay for sale. We've gone absolutely nuts this week. So stick around until the end. You'll see everything that's available, or check out the links below. That'll help you find all the things you need to participate with the Star Wars Daddy. All right, guys, I think that's it. I've done all the housekeeping. I've spoken long enough about myself. It's time to get to what we're here for. Your shoutouts, the price points, all these features. So there'll be features throughout the entire video, and it starts right now. Paul is a repeat buyer out of Arizona, and he has picked up a couple of accessories. We've got those AT-AT driver rifles, 2 of them, and those guys went out for $12.69 and $5 shipping because he's not a member yet. And if you're wondering why I said AT-AT, and I was very bold about it, here's a little video clip to explain why we call it AT-AT and not AT-AT. Hey, Carl. Yeah, Bob. Where's the at? Where's the at? Yeah. Where's the at? Hey, Carl. Yeah, Bob. Do you know where the AT-AT is at? Oh, yeah. I think Kenny parked that AT-AT 3 icebergs down. Kenny parked the AT-AT 3 icebergs down? Yeah, Bob. Hey, Carl. Kenny never made it to the Rebel transport during that invasion. He was massacred. Come to think of it, Carl, none of us made it to the Rebel transport. We all died. Yeah, I remember now. I was terrified when Vader came strolling in and force crushed me through that wall of icicles. It was quite a scene. Kind of makes this entire conversation not make much sense, does it? Joshua is a new buyer out of Ohio, and I believe he has a eBay channel as well that he sells a lot of Star Wars stuff, but I am not really positive. We'll find out. Maybe he'll reach out. Who knows? He got the AT-ST driver. It's all complete, even with the blaster. Now, wait a second. Aren't these blasters all lost? Are we going to have another graphic after this one? I think we're going to slam them out. We're going to get that out of the way. We're going to find out where all these blasters have disappeared to. It's going to happen right after this. In near mint condition, again, all complete. The Taiwan version went out for $46 with $5 shipping.
Where are my accessories? They're gone.
Where are those accessories? There's 5 places those accessories could be. It's popping up somewhere on the screen. The first place is it's still in an old vintage vacuum that never got cleaned out, never got thrown away. It's up in the attic, it's down in the basement, in a scary spot that nobody wants to go extract it from. So it's gonna stay there forever, and there's accessories sitting inside of it if somebody would just go up there and open up that vacuum. The second place it could be is it's in a landfill because someone did clean out the vacuum way back in the day. Yeah, your mom, she kept cleaning it out and throwing it in the garbage, and there go the accessories, one week after another, gone, gone, gone. Third place, your parents, they're old school. They've never changed the carpet. They had shag carpet. It's stuck somewhere in shag carpet at your old house that they've never moved out of. They still live in the same house. And they still have the shag carpet there. They just refuse to do any upgrades. And it's in somewhere, these little tiny accessories are hidden in the shag carpet if somebody would just go and look through. Number 4, the fourth place this could have been is it exploded. You were so excited when you got your mint on card figures that you could not wait when you were driving home from Toys R Us. And you opened those in the car, and the accessories flew right out the window, went down between the seats, they're gone, and you probably didn't even know there were accessories because they're so small, but when you open it up, you're just like, oh, I guess this figure doesn't come with an accessory. And you didn't have the internet, so you didn't know that these figures came with these accessories because they flew out so quickly, you didn't even know they came with them. And number 5, the last way that you lost these accessories when you were a kid is when you were younger. In the middle of the day, in the summer, you were digging trenches in your lawn. So you could replay these scenes from Star Wars. You had your play sets out there, you had your vehicles, you set up the good guys on one side, the bad guys on the other. A big battle scene was about to happen, so you built trenches and all kinds of cool stuff in the lawn. And then your mom comes out because it was close to dinner time, and she said, oh my gosh, what have you done? Dad's coming home for dinner, and he is going to lose his mind. Quick, bury the trenches back up. So you quickly are like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get spanked. And so you buried them up. And then you realize after you'd buried them, that you were missing some accessories, you're missing some figures. Where's C-3PO? Where's the Gamorrean guard pig? They're gone. And then you just eventually forgot that you'd buried them because your dad was home now for the weekend. And so a few days went by and you weren't going to go out there and try to dig them up. You had to make sure it looked like nothing had ever happened. And then when Monday came around, you were at the water park, and then you just completely forgot about it on Monday. But that's where all those accessories are, all 5 locations they could be.
Trifecta Collecta.
Joe is a Trifecta Collecta. He's a repeat buyer. He's a past Daddy of the Week. He's a Big Daddy member, and he went nuts again today. How much did he spend? Pretty good chunk today. He picked up a bib for tuna. He's all complete, the Taiwan version from 1983 for $15.76. He got Hammy Hammerhead in mint condition. This figure's beautiful. Hong Kong version, all complete, $23. Pretty good deal there. Picked up the Hoth Imperial Attack base playset. I think this is my last one with a box and complete. I have some more boxes, but I don't have complete versions. I'm missing those little 2 square parts that go on top of the roof. I think I've got like 1. And so that's not going to make a complete one. Went out for $50. Picked up Chewbacca. This is the Taiwan version, near mint condition, all complete for $15.50. Picked up some accessories, Bosk accessories, which were, now this might shock you, okay? 2 rifles for $16.50 compared to an actual Bosk with a rifle that went out for only $13.50. What? Christostamo is a repeat buyer. He's bought from me a ton over the last couple of years. Still not a member, but we've talked about it, I think, at one point, so we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll finally become a member. We'll see. He's out of California, and he's picked up that split visor Hoth Stormtrooper who's not freezing because he's got his skirt, he's got his blaster from 1980 for $42 and $5 shipping.
Featured figure.
Chewie, give him your crossbow. Oh, my head. Oh, my goodness.
Don't move.
We surrender.
Gregory is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member, and he bought some items outside of eBay with his membership perks, and one of which was the feature we just saw on Warok. I don't have Warok that often. We finally got one, and he swooped it up. He had to have it, and obviously you saw all the features that happened. Maybe we had some movie clips. I don't know. It's hard to know which one's Warok when you're watching Return of the Jedi. So I hope I got some great video. And then we obviously saw the difference between the bows, right, between Lumat and Warok, and even the quiver is a little bit different between the two of them. So we saw those different features. And Warok went out for, I don't remember. Warok went out for the price that's showing right there because I forgot how much I sold it for. And then got a 2-1B as well. It was the shiny paint. I think it was a shiny paint version. And that guy, I think, went out for $35 or $40. I can't remember. It was purchased outside of eBay, and I didn't write down the prices. So I might go insane on this video because I did that. We'll see what happens.
Trifecta Collecta.
Shane is a repeat buyer. He's a past Daddy of the Week. He's a Big Daddy member to be a Trifecta Collecta. What a graphic. He loves that. We put him up sooner in the video instead of the very end. It's all alphabetical. And for some reason, his user ID on eBay puts him at the very end. So we're putting him up front because he purchased some items outside of eBay. He picked up a whole bunch of stormtroopers that had black paint on the bottom of their feet that came from a collection that was a big bugaboo. And so he wanted those guys. I gave him a great deal on those. He also got a Tusken Raider that's in there as well as that big pile. So he picked up all of those items. He also got the My Little Tauntaun. It's a 3D printed Tauntaun here. Look at this guy. I picked that up for $25. And it also gives him 2 extra entries into this month's member-only monthly giveaway, where I give away over $100 worth of Star Wars items to lucky members in a drawing. And so when you pick up these 3D items, and again, these legs move, the arms move. It's all just like a normal Tauntaun, but it has the kind of like the My Little Pony like horn there, and obviously the coloring. So he picked that up as well, and so he's got those extra entries. And so fingers crossed for anybody that obviously orders these extra things from me. We always hope that they win. And then if they do win, and it happens to be on the extra entry, there's a special 3D printed item that's only exclusive to that. That'll never be sold by me unless they win with that extra entry. Everybody goes crazy for these things. And we've actually had, I think, 2 winners that have won those special edition 3D printed items. But enough of that. So we had those. Then he also picked up on eBay the X-Wing Luke Skywalker with a raised bar china, and it was in near mint condition. This figure was beautiful and went out for $35.78 and free shipping because he's a Trifecta Collecta. James is a repeat buyer. He's a Daddy member, and he bought something outside of eBay. It's the Millennium Falcon, and it was all complete and working. Well, it wasn't initially working. I opened it up, barely touched the motor, and that's all it needed. Boom, it was working again. And so we put it all back together, but it's all complete. It has everything, all the stickers, everything. It's a beautiful item, and it came with a box. I had 3 boxes, and I matched it up with the best box that I had. We put it together, and then he purchased that. I think it was for $325. I believe that's the amount, because I'm going off my mind because I didn't write down the amounts that these people paid. So I'm going to lose it. But anyways, that is headed out. Tim is a repeat buyer, and he's out of Michigan. He's purchased 2 items tonight. We've got that Nyanum, or Nyanum, however he pronounces it. It's a Hong Kong version, all complete, nice condition, $14.50. And then picked up Leia Bouche, the beautiful, sexy Leia Bouche. She's all complete. She's the Hong Kong version in near mint condition. Went out for $30.50 and $6 combined shipping.
Trifecta Collecta.
Bobby is a repeat buyer. He's a past Daddy of the Week. He's a Big Daddy member. He's a Trifecta Collecta. And he's picked up some items inside of eBay, outside of eBay. And most of them are these Emperor's Royal Guards. Here's one sold for, I think, $35. And then one sold for $50. Something in those realms. One was nicer than the other. And then on eBay, we know the prices on these ones. He picked up this one. It's a Hong Kong version. I think the other 2 were Taiwan. This is Hong Kong for $28. And then picked up a Bespin Luke Skywalker, all complete in near mint condition. Beautiful item. One of my favorites. $44.78. Free shipping on all 4 action figures because he's a Trifecta Collecta. Trey is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member, and he's purchased inside and outside of eBay for a big combination here. What an incredible amount. And he probably was runner-up for Daddy of the Week. This probably was the week. If it hadn't been for Space Beast, he probably would be a Trifecta Collector right now. Sorry, Trey. Next week, possibly. But he picked up some incredible items. Let's go over the items he purchased outside of eBay. Right here is one of the holy grails of all of collecting. It's a Sandcrawler. The Sandcrawler vehicle is just missing the elevator. Everything else was there. I could not get the electronics to work, but they were all clean and perfect. Purchased for $450. Then picked up the Han Solo Last 17 Power of the Force in carbonite with the carbonite slab. Beautiful item in mint condition. This thing went out for $300 outside of eBay. Then we picked up the Obi-Wan Kenobi. He is all complete and went out for he's missing the tip. $15.50. So we picked up low gray, near mint condition, all complete. The Macau version went out for $15.50. Then picked up the Creature Cantina Action Playset box. Did I throw in the base with it? Because I have bases, might as well throw it in with the box. Went out for $32. Picked up Darth Vader. He's all complete, near mint conditions. The no COO version and has the tip. Beautiful item. Went out for $40.78. We got an IG-88. He's all complete, near mint condition. Went out for $18.05. And then picked up Chief Chirpa. He's in near mint condition and all complete for $22. David is a repeat buyer. He is a daddy member, and he's out of New Jersey, and he's picked up an incredible item. It is that Jedi Luke Skywalker, and the figure and the cape are overstock. I picked this up from Rogue 5 Toys. Chris has a whole bunch of overstock Jedi Luke Skywalkers with their capes that have never been used, and there's tons of them. For a pretty good deal, actually. And this is in mint condition. It's all complete. I threw in the accessories that go with it for a grand total of $152.50. It's unbelievable. And free shipping because he's a daddy member. Shane is a new buyer out of Pennsylvania, has decided to pick up a reproduction item of mine. Now, I had a $45,000 collection I purchased down in California. We probably already know about all that. There was tons of reproductions hidden within all of the boxes of playsets and vehicles. I pulled them all out. Took quite a long time. And then I was going to throw them away. My members said, no, don't throw those away. We need those. Those are expensive if they're real. We'll take the reproductions. We just need them in our dioramas and our displays. And so I was like, all right, I'll put them up for sale on eBay. And so this is one of those. This is a Tauntaun Rain. And it fits perfectly with a Tauntaun. Not so much this one. It might still work with this one. I don't know. But this is only for members. So Shane's not going to be able to get that anyways unless he becomes a member. But that goes out for $12 is the price I'm asking for each one of those, and $6 shipping.
Trifecta Collecta.
Daddy of the Week.
And you've been seeing him right here at SpaceBeast's. He's a two-time Daddy of the Week. He's a Trifecta Collecta as well. He's a repeat buyer. He's a past Daddy of the Week. He's a Big Daddy member. And I have a list here of the items he picked up. This box is gigantic. The shipping is super expensive. And he's in California. You think that'd be cheap for me? Not on this box. This box is huge. It's so many items. I'm just going to rattle them off. He spent $1,785 outside of eBay, you guys. Absolutely incredible. Saved me a ton in fees. So paying this amount in shipping means nothing for the amount that I saved in the fees. He picked up a Millennium Falcon vehicle. It's working. It's all complete. There are some reproduction parts that he asked for as part of it. Went out for $150. Picked up the Hoth Ice Planet playset. It's all complete for $100. Picked up the Y-Wing with a box. It's all complete. It is beautiful. It's working. $200 on that one. We picked up the Darth Vader TIE Fighter with a box. It's working for $115. Picked up the MLC-3 mini rig. It's all complete. $45. The Dewback, it's missing the reins, but it has everything else in great condition, all loose, $30. The Tauntaun with the open belly, missing the reins, but has the correct saddle, which went out for $25. We got the Cap 2. That is a mini rig vehicle, all complete for $25. We got Paplu, Last 17 Power of the Force, all complete, $115. We got Barada, Last 17 Power of the Force, all complete, $140. We got Lumat, Last 17 Power of the Force, all complete, $135. We got a Monomon, which we think we just saw in a trailer for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. It's going to be absolutely insane if that's real. I am going to have a reaction on this trailer that's coming out here. It might have already come out. Make sure to watch that. The Monomon went out for $300. I should probably spike that up on him because now that a Monomon is going to be in a movie, we've got to jack up those prices. We got a Bespin Luke Skywalker complete with the Yoda backpack and a Yoda on his back for $75. We got the Creature Cantina playset with the box and the base for $50. We got an Imperial Troop Transport, went out for $40. We've got the Battle Damaged X-Wing with reproduction sticker sheet, because there was no stickers on this X-Wing, but a unused Battle Damage sticker sheet that is real from Kenner, with a box, went out for $125, and you got the Land of the Jawas playset, all complete for $115 with the box. Space Beast, you went absolutely nuts. Man, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much for all your support. He's on all of my videos. He's chatting. He never misses a show, and I absolutely appreciate all of his support. And man, congrats right here. You went absolutely nuts. Sean is a repeat buyer. He is a Daddy member, and he's picked up a couple of items. We've got some accessories. We've got those blue Imperial blasters. We got 2 of them that went out for $46. That's awesome. And then picked up a Lando Calrissian. It is your teeth version. He's smiling. He's so happy to go to Sean's collection. And it's the no COO version, which is much harder to find. Went out for $33.02 and free shipping because he's a Daddy member. Steven is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member. He got free shipping on all of his items today. He picked up 4 items. We got 2 accessories first, though. We've got that Blue Rebel blaster, and it went out for $17.01. He also got a Chewbacca bowcaster accessory. Went out for $13.19. Then picked up a Hoth Leia. She's missing the blaster, but she was in beautiful condition. Went out for $19.50 and got that large head Han Solo. He's got a medical condition, people. We need to help him out. Went out for $22.50, all complete. That's probably a pretty good deal. And that was free shipping because he's a Big Daddy member. Steve is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member. He's out of California, and he picked something up outside of eBay with his membership perk. It is my favorite figures, the figure I played with the most. It is your Luke Skywalker, last 17 Power of the Force, as a Stormtrooper disguise. And it's all complete. It was a beautiful item. And it went out for $325, I believe, is the amount that I collected on it. I could be wrong. I could be off a little bit. Don't want to shortchange Steve. I can't remember the price, but it was somewhere around $325. There was a slight little yellowing on the back, and that's what brought the price down. And so that's what we sold it for. And free shipping, obviously, because he's a Big Daddy member. I really should have wrote those amounts down. I don't know why I didn't do that. All right, I'm so hungry. I just want to go eat.
Trifecta Collecta.
Richard is a Trifecta Collecta. He's a repeat buyer. He's a past day of the week. He's a Big Daddy member, and he's picked up an incredible item. It is that Cloud Car pilot. He's all complete, even with the little tiny accessories. You thought we lost them all in that graphic we saw in the beginning of this video, but no. These ones somehow survived, and it was in near mint condition. $82. It's unbelievable. And free shipping, obviously, because he's a Trifecta Collecta. Robert is a new buyer out of Florida, and he's picked up for the first time with the Star Wars Daddy. It's a Rebel Soldier. It's Carl, and we'll probably see a commercial here about Carl in 1 second. But this one is your raised bar China and the painted legs. This one is very scarce, and it obviously shows in the price. Went out for $26 and $5 shipping. Hey, it's me, Carl, a Rebel Soldier, and I'm back on Hoth again, searching for all those amazing perks that come with the Star Wars Daddy membership program here on YouTube, which I just signed up for. At least it's safe here now that the Empire has been destroyed. Wait, what's that? Ah! Oh no, the Wampa got me? The only way for me to get out of this situation is by using the Force. The Force that comes from the Star Wars Daddy membership perks, like member-only monthly giveaways. Free action figures and Star Wars Daddy stickers on your next eBay purchase. Free eBay shipping on all action figures and accessories in the middle and top tiers of memberships. And the Star Wars Daddy t-shirt I'm wearing after certain tenure. There are even more perks, but I don't have time to list them all off with this Wampa situation. I've got to use all these membership perks. I'm feeling the Force. I'm feeling the force!
Memberships! Memberships!
Randy's a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member. He's picked up a bunch of items tonight. We've got that Bespin security guard. He's all complete in nice condition for $10.50.
Steal of the day!
Then also picked up Weekway. He's in near mint condition, all complete. Went out for $10.50. And then picked up a couple of IG-88 rifles for the starting bid price of $10. Randy, you took full advantage of me, and it's okay. I will let it happen. And then I gave you free shipping because you're a Big Daddy member. Jason is a repeat buyer, and he just became a Daddy member finally after me harassing him about all the shipping he was paying every single week because he's purchasing every single week from me. And he finally joined memberships, get the free shipping, and today is the first day he got a taste of memberships. And he just picked up his Darth Vader 3D printed Daddy bust. It's signed, it's numbered right there, exclusive just for memberships. And then we also put in an action figure, stickers, all kinds of stuff is in here, cards, wax packs, everything you possibly imagine as a intro perk package is going out to Jason, but there it all is. That's going in his box, and he picked up a whole bunch of other items as well with free shipping. We've got that AT-AT driver with the orange logos. We already know why we call it AT-AT. It happened at the beginning of this video. All complete for $18.50. Picked up a Bespin Princess Leia. She's so beautiful, and she's missing her blaster, unfortunately, but went out for $26 still. Picked up sexy General May Dean. I'm surprised General May Dean and Princess Leia never hooked up. It seems like they would have been a great couple. Near mint condition and all complete, the Hong Kong version for $22.25. Then we've got Forlom, could be Zuckus, but it's probably Forlom, and it's all complete from 1981. This figure was released for $21.50 and free shipping because he's a Daddy member. Michael is a new buyer out of, we don't know. This is going foreign. So I know it's going to Illinois, where the eBay hub is. I got to send it to, and then they take care of everything from that point on. But the first item that Michael has decided to pick with the Star Wars Daddy is a Jawa with the large eyes in near mint condition, all complete. It's absolutely beautiful. Went out for $49 with $5 shipping, and then whatever global shipping charges him. Okay, random winner. Who will my wife pick out? She's looking. She's hunting. She doesn't know what she's going to do. She's picking out somebody. She's picked out Greedo. Now, why did you pick out Greedo?
I wanted to pick a green one. Did I pick him before?
You've not picked Greedo, I don't think. That's the first time. So Greedo has been picked. Congrats to the winner. Will, otherwise known as Darth Tuba. There's his YouTube channel right there. Make sure to go check him out. He does Star Wars unboxing videos. He tours Disney for Star Wars items, and a great channel, great friend of my channel. So make sure to check him out as well. And he is a Trifecta Collecta.
Trifecta Collecta!
He's a repeat buyer. He's a past Daddy of the Week. He's a Big Daddy member. All kinds of accolades are happening. He's a multi-time Daddy of the Week as well. And he's gone absolutely nuts here today. And then he's purchased a whole bunch of items outside of eBay that aren't going to be included in this video because we're still gathering those things up. But he went absolutely nuts again, you guys. He is my savior of buying things that I didn't think anybody else would want, but he wants them. He loves them, and I'm going to send them all his way. And he's picked up a bunch of micro collection items again. He picked them up last week. He's picked them up this week as well. And this is the Bespin World playset. It is only missing, on this one, it's missing this tiny little antenna. That's all it's missing. Otherwise, it's all complete. Comes with a box. It's beautiful. Went out for $72. Also picked up the micro collection Hoth World playset. Said it's near complete. It's only missing the top of the AT-ST. There's the little canopy top. That's the only thing it's missing. Otherwise, it's all complete. It's all working. It's great. $71 on that one. Picked up Greedo, which is, you idiot. That is the random winner. Which is the random winner, which we saw a whole bunch of videos about right before this, and I forgot to mention it in the beginning of his shout out. We're mentioning it now. I forgot. He's the random winner, so he's getting a whole bunch of items extra in his box on top of all the items he already gets. And there's an item that he mentioned in a video. I don't think it was a video that was the Star Wars Daddy video of an unboxing of one of my items. It was a completely separate video. But he mentioned that he needed a specific action figure. He didn't have one for this scene that he wanted to put up. I think it's when he purchased these, they're like custom dioramas, is what he purchased from some seller in the UK. It's that video, Will. And I watched that, and then you said you didn't have this one figure, so I threw one in. He's not mint, okay, but he's in decent condition. It's probably a 20-some figure. I threw it into your box because you're the random winner that my wife picked out. Greedo. She's picked you out twice. And it's a complete fluke. She literally comes down here and has no intentions of anything. She's just randomly picking something. She doesn't know who most of these figures even are. And so somehow Will has won twice. And that is in your box. A bunch of other items are in there as well. And then picked up the Hoth backpack lot of 4 backpacks and 4 gas masks. Went out for $20.50. Unbelievable. And what did you pay in shipping? $30 in shipping after you got $30 waived in your shipping costs. And he picked up a My Little Tauntaun as well. He's got that. He's got 2 extra entries in the members only monthly giveaway that's happening here in a week. Sire High, I believe is how you pronounce it. Sire High is a new buyer out of California. As first time with the Star Wars Daddy, he's decided to pick up the R2-D2. It's the original one, all complete from 1977 Hong Kong COO. Went out for $23.50 with $5 shipping. Jason's a repeat buyer. He is a Big Daddy member. He's getting free shipping on all of his action figures and accessories today, and he's out of Iowa, and he's picked up a whole bunch today. He took full advantage of his perks with memberships. He's got that Klaatu. It's the Skiff Guard version, the no COO figures. The only way he comes, $19.50 on him. We've got a Rebel Commando. It's the Hong Kong version, near mint condition, all complete, $27.99. We got Neek, though. He's a Skiff Guard. He's all complete, near mint condition. He's a no COO figure, $24.15. A couple accessories. We got the Rebel Rifle lot of 2. Those guys went out for $11.53. We got the Imperial Rifle lot of 2. Went out for $12.50. And we got a 2-1B. This one I think is the flat paint, or it's the semi one, semi-flat, semi-gloss. Can't remember. Near mint condition and all complete, $32.78 and free shipping because he's a Big Daddy member. Graham is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member, and he is out of Iowa, and he's picked up an incredible item. It's that Yoda. We all love Yoda, and it's the orange snake version with the orange eyes in near mint condition, all complete, beautiful, $70. That's unbelievable, and free shipping because he's a Big Daddy member. Eric is a new buyer out of Texas. And the first item he's decided to pick with the Star Wars Daddy is that Tebow, that Ewok. He's all complete in near mint condition and the no COO version for $23 and $5 shipping. Dan is a repeat buyer out of Florida, and he has picked up that Han Solo with the trench coat, missing the blaster. I could not find a solid black version. I did try, but I don't think I had one. They all had something, a blue color that was shining through underneath an LED light, so we could not count them as a solid black version, which is what he has. So I tried, but he went out for $26 still with $5 shipping. Chad is a new buyer, and he's out of Washington. That'll help me with the shipping. And he's decided to pick up 3 items. This is his first time with the Star Wars Daddy. We've got Bob. It is that Rebel Commander. We saw Bob in the AT-AT versus the AT-AT video in the very beginning. And Bob is gone out for $14.50 only. We've got Boba Fett. It's in nice condition and all complete. He went out for $38.69. We picked up a C-3PO. He was able to stand in these photos. I'm assuming that's all that he's good for. But nice paint for $15.50 and $7 combined shipping. Joe is a repeat buyer out of Washington, and he's picked up a Walrus Man with a pink tusk in nice condition, all complete, for $22.50 and $5 shipping. Jesus is a repeat buyer out of California, and he has picked up the original Stormtrooper from 1977. It's a 3-line Hong Kong COO, all complete in very nice condition. $23.50 with $5 shipping. Jeffrey is a new buyer out of Michigan, and the first item he's picked with the Star Wars Daddy is that Squidward, Squidhead. He's all complete in near mint condition. Beautiful item, went out for only $35 with $5 shipping. Aldo is a new buyer out of Florida, and his first item with the Star Wars Daddy is 2 Yoda backpacks. And these guys were had some trouble selling over the last couple of weeks, but all of a sudden, it's skyrocketed. We've got $16.50 on these guys with $5 shipping. Andy's a repeat buyer. He's a Daddy member getting free shipping on his items today, and he picked up an item outside of eBay. It is the Imperial Gunner Last 17 Power of the Force with the correct blaster, the correct black Endor blaster, which is the correct version for this figure. There's two versions made, one for the A-Wing pilot and one for the gunner, and this is the actual correct version. And bought that for $315 if I remember right. And we're working on that payment. It's happening, but I'm sending the item out ahead of time. And then we've also got the Admiral Akbar. He's all complete. Hong Kong version, near mint condition, went out for $23.50. And then picked up the B-Wing pilot. And yeah, we had the blaster. We had all the blasters this week. I don't know why we even showed the graphic at the beginning of this video of where they were lost, because every single figure, well, I guess, I take that back. We had some figures that didn't have their accessories, didn't we? We had some Leia's that didn't, and we had the Han Solo trench coat. Okay, so I take that back. But this B-Wing pilot, thank goodness, has the little tiny Endor blaster. The no COO figure, it's the only way he comes near mint condition. $60, that's incredible, and free shipping because he's a daddy member. Frankie's a repeat buyer. He's a big daddy member, and he purchased some items outside of eBay. He's been on a run of last 17 figures. He's been working on it, and he picked up one of those outside of eBay, and it is that Luke Skywalker, last 17 Power of the Force with the poncho, and all complete, beautiful item, mint conditions. Probably going to grade 80 plus 85. It's got to. It's absolutely stunning. And he picked that up, I think, for $300, and then picked up a speeder bike vehicle, all complete, even with the flaps on the back, and picked that up for, I think, $35 is what he picked those up for. There's the pictures, and it's out of here. Dean is a repeat buyer. He's a daddy member. He's been with me from the beginning, and he's out of Virginia, and he's picked up the Hoth Survival Kit grappling hook and belt accessories, and those guys went out for $15.50 of free shipping because he's a daddy member. Michael is a repeat buyer. He's a daddy member, and he just became a daddy member. He's getting his perk package. We got an action figure. We got all kinds of stickers and cards and wax packs, and all kinds of cool stuff is happening here, and a numbered Star Wars daddy bust right there. How beautiful is this thing? That'll go right in his collection. He's going to love it. So that's going in his box. He picked up some items outside of eBay, and he's going to have me cancel his eBay items right here, because he's going to pay outside of eBay to save himself on the sales tax and save me on the fees. So let's go over all of his items right here. We picked up a Slave 1 vehicle outside of eBay. It went for $115. It's all complete. It's beautiful. It's one of the nicest ones I've ever seen. And then he also picked up the a gas mask. It was like 30 cents or something. I added that into his deal for a little tiny gas mask he needed. And then he also picked up a Death Squad commander who is all complete in very nice condition. It is a no COO version. Very hard to find these ones. $20.49 on him. And then picked up a Jabba the Hutt playset for $110. It had one of the, it had a sealed baggie for all of the parts, and then it had everything else was loose. And then I threw in a box for him. He wanted a box, so we had a box. It was a little beat up, but he said he just wanted it for display behind it. So we threw that in for $110, $20 shipping. Unbelievable. And now to some honorable mentions for some items that have been paid for at the time of making this video. 24 hours plus since these items are ended. And we've got Ryan, new buyer, picked up the Leia Combat Poncho, missing a couple of accessories for $32 plus $5 shipping. We got Andreas, is a repeat buyer, picked up two items. We've got the Emperor, wrinkly older Emperor. He's a no CO figure all the time, in near mint condition, all complete, $22.50 with $5 shipping, plus whatever global shipping charges him. And then we've got Dengar, he's all complete, nice condition for $10.50 with $5 shipping and whatever global shipping is charging him. And then we've got Sean as a new buyer, it looks like, picked up the Electronic Battle Command game, all complete with all the inserts and everything. I don't think it works. I can't remember, but it came with a box and everything for $20 plus, I think, $20 shipping. All right, we did it. We got through all those items. 79 items went out the door. $5,500 came in the door. SpaceBeast's spent $1,700 and something dollars. He is a two-time daddy of the week. He's a Trifecta Collecta. We had so much stuff happen on this episode. All the features, the membership video. So much time and effort has gone into this video. And if you could, before we go any further, if you could please hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell notification, be notified of all of this upcoming content I'm about to tell you about right now. In a couple of days, I'm not sure if it's going to be tomorrow or on Friday, I'm going to have another collection unboxing. I've got a collection that really, I couldn't tell really what's coming with this collection. I could see the most of it, but there were some things that were kind of hidden. So this is going to be a big surprise when I open it up. I don't really know the condition either, so we're going to take a look at it, but there's going to be a ton of items that are going to find their way onto eBay. So make sure to check out that video when it releases tomorrow or Friday. Then on Sunday, I've got a CAS unboxing video. I have a giant box that came from CAS. We got 14 items. We've got mint on card graded items. We got loose graded items. We got Lily Letty items. We've got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. We've got an item that's worth over $3,000. It was a big controversy that happened a few months ago. And it's back in my possession. I cannot wait to show it off. And then we've also got a boxed item that we need to show as well in the CAS unboxing. It's going to be absolutely insane. And then in 2 Sundays, we're going to be having my September mail haul video. That is where each month, at the end of the month, I show you everything I've added to my personal collection. And it's not just Star Wars stuff. We have all kinds of vintage lines, potentially each month, but it's been stacking up over here. We got a whole bunch of items. You guys, I can't wait to share those with you. That comes out in 2 weeks. All right, guys, man, thank you so much for all of the bids. Whether you won or not, you helped get these items up to retail prices. You're helping my resale business stay alive. You're making these videos happen. And if you're wondering, you got to the end of this video and you don't still know how to find me on all my different socials, please go down below in the description of this video. There's one hyperlink now, just one. You click on it, it'll pop up a web page that has Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, my email address, membership link, everything you possibly need, the eBay link as well. Just guys, there's so many ways to find me and different ways to participate in these videos. Please go check them all out. And I hope you enjoyed that membership video. Man, don't worry, I am in the process right now of creating a new membership video that will be even better than the one on Hoth, hopefully. I don't know if I can top that one. That was a pretty good video, but we have another one that's coming out, and it'll go over all the different perks that come with memberships. Please just click the link below. It doesn't mean you're going to pay for anything at that point, but it will go through all the different tiers, show you the pricing, and it shows you all the different perks that you get within that tier. So please go check it out. Hopefully it's something that's worthwhile for you. The biggest thing is getting the discounts on eBay on the shipping costs. If you're buying action figures from me like once a month, it makes complete sense to become at least a daddy member where you get the shipping waived because it'll pay for itself at that point. So hopefully you'll check that out and you'll find some benefits. All right, guys, I think we've done it all. We've said it all. I've got a bunch of packaging we've got to get out of here. I got to go to the post office. I got to go to FedEx. I got to go all these different places to drop off all your packages. So enough out of me. I've got to start editing this video. There's all kinds of stuff that we have to do now. I appreciate you guys watching until the end. That really helps out the analytics and hitting the likes and commenting down below and all the stuff that you can do. Every little interaction you have with me helps this channel, and I really do appreciate it. And until the next time, you guys, there's the shirt. Now we can see her. Oh my gosh, if only the stormtroopers looked just like this in the movie, it would have been even better. We wouldn't even have cared if they missed every single shot. Who is your daddy? Emojis. What am I saying? What am I saying? But it'll have that there. What am I saying? Stop. Start over. Nobody wants to hear me talk about myself. You want me to what? It's time to get here. We went out for 200 and you little bastard. Bobby. You can't even see it. It's right there. Okay. What am I doing? Start that whole thing over right there for that part. In this month members only. What am I saying? I'm an idiot. In this, I don't even know how to pronounce this name. I don't even know. Let's just have a bunch of bloopers of me editing it or butchering it. That is. He picks up some item outside of eBay, and he picks up